a very crazy race week up to now. It's always difficult when everybody comes in practice at the same hour, and if there's small issues, it spreads us quite thin. So Simeon went out yesterday. The car still has overheating problems that we're busy attending with now. And Connor went out of the car after we changed the gearbox on his 328. Also has one or two small issues that also left the track at quite high speed, so we're busy cleaning that up. And also Brett came to practice with his Nissan 350Z. That went fine till right at the end. The power steering little sensor popped out. So yeah, that's coming up now, and then we'll catch up afterwards.
So yesterday Nian tested this car. It ran a bit warmer than usual. Previously it was running also a bit warm, but it was just a lot warmer yesterday. Took the belly plate off, also didn't make a difference. We figured out, obviously the car has a lot bigger brakes on now, and it completely covers the whole inside of the rim, so no air can escape through the engine bay. Also doesn't have any venting through the car. So we spoke to the client, and our plan is just to get a bit more venting into the car. The air does come in, but nothing gets out, so we're going to cut a few holes in the bonnet just to get some pressure out of the engine bay itself, and the air can flow through there. And then there's also nothing that can come out the wheel well. Well, this body kit is also very blocked up and everything, so we're just cutting out a few holes here, cutting out there, and then this little flappy at the back we're cutting out just to get all of the air out of the engine bay, and hopefully the car will run a bit cooler.
Yeah, so while the guys are busy in the shop, I'm here next to the track looking after clients. Obviously the idea is that clients come and drive their cars and get used to it, and so they can push the limits. I mean, ultimately that's why we build these cars and do it for clients so they can drive. Obviously the race weekend coming up, midweek testing is important. Clients getting comfortable in their own cars, pushing the limits. Yeah, Brad's out there at the moment doing some laps. We got Yanni down here. Some more other guys are coming later today. So yeah.
Our first time out since December, in which we had a lot of issues, so we did that endurance race, but it was good practice and a good time to sort out or find out a lot of the issues on the car. So Nian and I have been working on the off season on that, and I've just had my first run now, and I'm already a second and a half quicker than in December, which is very close to where I was at my best early last year, so it's getting there. So we're just doing a shakedown today to make sure everything is sorted. Everything feels fine. The gearbox that they rebuilt is fantastic. It feels good. So just a small issue with the ABS that just come on now, but I have the idea it's because the tires or the brakes might be too hot. I'm not sure.
So after practice, we had a good look at the front of Simeon's car as far as the overheating problems go, and we've realized that we knew this before, but now we've taken the front bumper off and had a good look that the car was completely blocked off in the front. It had a big bumper stiffener over here that blocked off half the intercooler, and also the air can't really, where the air comes in the front of the bumper, it can't really make its way to the top of the radiator. So we've decided to completely eliminate that piece. We're also going to cut some slots here in the top part of the bumper. We've moved the the power steering cooler around the corner, and then Caleb has gotten a bigger intercooler so that the tanks are, before the intercooler was like narrow like this and the tanks were in the way, so now we've gone wider. It's the widest one we could find on short notice, but we're trying to get more air to go through the radiator. So we believe with some ducting and what we're busy with, it's going to be a big improvement. So that's basically what's happening to this car. Connor's car, this car has a pedal box in it, and funny enough, it's under braking in a dead straight line. It's very loose on the back. It feels like it has too much back brakes, but as soon as you turn into the corner, it feels like it has too much front brakes. It's just how the back wheels lift up and the diff starts turning. Anyway, difficult to explain, but yesterday the car left the track at quite a high speed with somebody else driving, and it's got flat spots, it's got a broken exhaust pipe, so we have some work to do. There's also a leaky oil filter housing in the front. So it took us quite a while to find it, but there's a small crack on this oil filter housing. You can't really see it. I can barely see it with the light. So yeah, we're going to replace that one. So yeah, the car's running fine now that the gearbox has changed. It's just these things that we have to fix up since it's left the track, and we're also putting the new tires on for the race weekend.
So yesterday this car had a little bit of an off, so I'm rechecking all the wheel alignment and cambers, making sure it's all where it should be. And judging by the numbers here, it has definitely moved, so we're going to have to sort out the camber on that corner and then redo the toe on the front. Camber there, and toe in the front.
I spoke to James just now. He is finishing up on the 328, so it will be done. Obviously, we'll have to do the stickers and stuff tomorrow, on Friday, get scrutineering, all that done. There's also one or two things I'll have to check out on the 328 because every now and then it just dies, which could be a crank angle sensor, but yeah, we haven't gotten our hands on it yet all week. Dexter pulled his car in here just for some suspension work. The car's shocks and stuff isn't lacquer, so he'll have to deal with it the weekend, and afterwards we can see if we can do something. Just checking some loose bolts and nuts. Simeon's car, we are winning with the ducting and the changing of the radiators and cooling and that sort of thing. We're going to have a bit of a late night on that one. And yeah, looking forward to the weekend and seeing what's going to happen. Looks like the weather is going to be great and we're going to have a lekker race.